In the western part of the world, glam metal currently has three waves of success. The first wave was killed off by the popularity of grunge and other genres of music in the 90s. Thanks to crash diet and the popularity of MySpace music in the 2000s, glam metal ended up having another run of success in various parts of the world, and in the current generation there are a various plethora of bands keeping the genre alive today, but sadly not to the level of popularity it had in the first two waves. But let's imagine for a second that glam metal didn't die off at all, but instead thrived, adapted and evolved with each passing decade. What would that look like and what would you call it? Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the genre Visual Kei. Visual Kei, in my opinion, is basically an evolution of glam metal. It's the other side of the same coin. The genre was created in the 80s and is basically a spin-off of glam metal. Two of the main bands that pioneered this genre was X-Japan and another band called Dead End. It's mostly popular in Japan and neighbouring Asian countries, but has gathered a cult following of fans from all over the world. The genre has stood the test of time right up to present day, maintaining a consistent fan base and level of success that Western glam metal just couldn't. The band that got me into Visual Kei was a band named Ancafe, or Antic Cafe. Ancafe formed in 2003 and rose to fame in the 2000s off the back of their first two albums, Shitisky Moment released in 2005 and Magna Carta released in 2007. The lineup of the band at that time was Miku on vocals, Cannon on bass, Boom and Asuka on lead guitar and Teruki on drums. Their visual style is inspired by the Harajuku region of Japan, a region famously known for its outlandish high fashion and unique and colourful styles. I first discovered the band in 2007. The first music video I seen from them was for their song Snow Scene. The first thing that caught my attention about this video wasn't the music, but it was their image. Every member of this band looked strikingly beautiful, but they didn't look like Motley Crue or Poison, and their music didn't hit like those bands either. It was different. They looked like superheroes that came straight out of a Final Fantasy video game. They had gravity-defying anime hair and great style, and they played rock and roll. This video is beautifully shot and the visuals are stunning. Snow Scene for me really sets the scene and presents the whole band to you with close-up zoom out shots revealing each member's look and demeanour. What an introduction. And the music is pretty good too. Your only reference to what's going on is the visual aspect. If Ancafe didn't look the way they did and put a ton of effort into the production quality, I think myself and many others would probably have clicked off the video, as I don't know a lick of Japanese. But nearly every video this band put out at that time had a message or a story I was able to understand simply by watching them. And that's the power and beauty of what Visual Kei is all about. It breaks down the barriers of language, and it's what kept me wanting to see and listen to more. The next video I came across was one called Smile Ikebon Leona. This one was about a girl trying to get the popular boy in school. She tries everything to get his attention, like dressing up as a cat. When that doesn't work, she tries putting on fake tan and acting kawaii, I think, but ultimately ends up just being herself, which is what ends up getting her the boy. At face value, it's a nice little video, but when you realise that Boo is a guy and the year I seen it in was 2007, it suddenly becomes a video with a message that's ahead of its time and important to a lot of people struggling, not only with their self-esteem but their gender and maybe their sexuality too. While Western glam metal bands looked a little feminine, most Visual Kei bands took it to the next level, totally embracing their feminine side and putting image as a priority. In the case of Ancafe, it worked. In an era of nu metal, rap and dance music, Ancafe would go on to have a successful career throughout the 2000s and even the last decade. At present, they are not currently an active band, but they are well worth checking out all the same. There are plenty of bands out there with this kind of image and sound, and they're well worth watching. So, if you're sick of listening to the same old stuff and you're looking for something new, Visual Kei is well worth a look. Do it. Have a look. Thanks for watching.